When you're lucky enough to live in a place where you can get limes like these, you have to make this dish. These are small limes, different than the regular larger lime, and have slightly different taste, and are called key lime. And you guessed correctly, since they're called key lime, we'll be making key lime pie. Start by juicing your lime. Apparently, in some parts of the world, key lime is very hard to find. So you can substitute it with a regular lime, but I never tried it. So it might not taste the same. But if you try it with a regular lime, let us know how it went. Don't forget to leave a few limes for the zest. We're gonna need it at the end. Once the juicing is done, it's time to turn our attention to the biscuits. For the biscuit, you can either use graham crackers or digestive biscuits. Here, I'm using digestive biscuits. Whether you're using graham cracker biscuits or digestive biscuits, the process will be the same. Put the biscuits in a plastic bag and start smashing them away. You can use a food processor if you prefer, but I decided to use the plastic bag and the rolling pin just to save on the washing. The amount of biscuit you'll need really depends on two things: how thick you want the biscuit base and how big is your baking dish. Using a 30 centimeter, which is about 12-inch baking dish with a thick biscuit crust, you'll need about 400 grams, which is about 14 ounces of biscuit. If you want to go for a thinner biscuit base, then you need to have that amount. Use about 200 grams of biscuit or about 7 ounces of biscuit. Pour your smashed biscuit into a container. Then, using a microwave, melt 2 sticks of butter and add it in. In this recipe, I'll be going with a thick biscuit base, so depending on the absorption rate of your biscuits, you might need more than 2 sticks of butter. What you should be aiming for is looking for this compacting biscuit, so you can easily spread it around the baking dish and it sticks together. It holds itself. It's time now to get the machinery out with the whisk attachment. Then add in your sweetened condensed milk. Each can is about 370 grams, so we'll be using 2 cans, which is roughly about 13 ounces. Then add in 6 egg yolks, the juiced lime, and start whisking slowly before increasing the speed. Once your mixture comes together and has a thickness like this, it's ready now to be assembled. To assemble the pie, start by basting your biscuit as the bottom layer. Remember, here I'm using a 30 centimeter, which is about 12-inch baking dish. If your biscuit butter mixture is done correctly, then this step should be very easy. It should spread around and stick easily. The biscuit base should be as smooth as possible, with no large biscuit crumbs, and looks like this. Now it's time to heat up your oven to about 180 degrees Celsius, which is about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Before going into the oven, pour in the milk, lime, egg yolk mixture. Even it out. And now your pie is ready for the oven. Bake for about 20 minutes. After baking, this is the result. And now we have to wait until the pie is at room temperature. Then we start adding the lime zest that we saved earlier. Now it's time for decorating the pie. You can do any pattern you can think of. I decided to go with this floral shape in the middle of the pie. You can also add a lemon slice on each cut. It's really up to you. Sadly, this pie needs to go to the fridge, so cover and take it to the fridge for at least 6 hours. Key lime pie is one of those pies that preferred to be eaten cold. Prepare for serving by opening the ring, and sliding the pie into the dish. If you have any questions or comment, please feel free to leave them below. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving us a thumbs up and sharing the videos with your sweet tooth friends.